Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Felipe Anderson. Passing is crisp and sharp. A lot of space ahead of him. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rijkaard. Raul. De Bruyne. Back into the middle. Oh, shooting chance! And we have our very first corner. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And now they can spring out of defence. Could move up a gear here. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Good spot, he's seen the run. No, that's been intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Cannavaro robs him of possession. No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. Might be danger here. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And now the breakaway. Dink through. Face to face with the keeper. There's the shot! It's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Now it's Bale. It's Bale! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Corinthians grab the equaliser, and we're all square. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Still very... Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's through, now is he in? Raul, he's got away. Big chance! Goal! Corinthians! And the comeback is complete.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Aos 32 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 8.
Corinthians go into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Felipe Anderson calmly anticipates.
There they go, hunting again.
Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Paulinho for Felipe Anderson. Can he latch on to this? And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's been flattened there. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras. Camisa 9.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. There's the hit! That is a brilliant interception. Threads one in. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Now it's Bale. Felipe Anderson. Oh, that's well spotted. And the finish! Felipe Anderson. Paulinho. The final seconds now. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Played back in. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Bale does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Raul. And the whistle goes for half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2-1. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. And we're off again.
I think they've got to go out at the start of this second half now and set a tone that smacks of intent and determination. Should they manage it, I think they can find a way back.
Gabriel Jesus. That has ended up in no man's land.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That is good alertness. Gets his pass away, and he's had a hit! magnificent! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Corinthians clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Felipe Anderson. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bale! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Well, the way this game is offering...
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Corinthians are down to 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Substituição.
Corinthians choosing to make the first change. He's had a shot! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
They've played it short. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. Felipe Anderson. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
It's a sweet ball, that.
Bale really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Yellow or red? It is red. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Well, they are now a 9-man team. Nice control. And here's Felipe, shapes to shoot! Now, how often do you see that?
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Gabriel Jesus receives it in a good position here. Gabriel Jesus showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Neymar. Felipe Anderson. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Cannavaro. Rice. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Some really good ball movement. And it's Felipe Anderson. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And the shot! Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken. Fernando Torres. Paulinho. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, he's playing innocent, he has every reason to. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Corinthians are now down to 8 following the sending off. That looks a decent ball. He's got the shot away! And yes, it's there! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So is this the start of a comeback? And the keeper's got it again. Keeper's got good distance on that. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Fernando Torres. Neymar. Oh, that's it's Neymar! They've scored! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Corinthians grab a 3-goal. Has a goal! On the ball, surely this time! Oh, what a mistake! Now the finish! He's got a goal! That was a given, it always was.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? He's in a good position here. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Albert Ferrer has been sent off, just hits one! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That has been knocked clear. He's found a way past. Looking for the runner. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And that's that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, you can never predict the result.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Does well to stand firm and defend it. Well read, nice interception. And here's the chance to counter. Threads one in. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Azar. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the pass is intercepted. Azar. That's good running with the ball. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Oh, a delicate chip through. Done delicately. And he's onside. And he's surging through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that has been knocked clear. Spread neatly. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, well played. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That pass has been well intercepted. Gabriel Jesus.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Driving on and making good progress.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
That is good alertness. And it's Felipe Anderson. That's a nicely weighted pass. Khan deals with it effortlessly. Albert Ferrer. Azar. And that is a little undercooked. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
That just required a bit more... Oh,
Shapes to shoot. It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now he's off and running. Elise. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Chance to finish. Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Gomez. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
That was just poor decision-making, and
Now the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Felipe Anderson plays it short. Neymar gets over and intercepts. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, less said about that pass, the better.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He won't be happy with that one. And it's half-time here. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we're already back underway here. No score in the first half, who's ready to go for it now? Adams. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Back into the middle. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity. Got a shot away! Oh, he has leathered that.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Oh, good read. Gabriel Jesus looks to go up and over. Robertson kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that interception was most necessary. Now, what about a counter-attack? Not the most accurate pass. Azar thinks one through. Neatly clipped into space. It's out for a goal kick.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. And he cuts out the supply.
The attendance for this
Strong
match
challenge, but well within the laws.
29,514.
And he's had it nicked away.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Played back in. So what can they make of this? Can he latch on to this? Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Felipe Anderson plays a delicate ball. Gabriel Jesus.
They need to play this quicker in transition.
Big chance! One-on-one! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution on the field. Number
We have
11,
got changes here from
Messi.
both sides, in fact.
Number 21, Hazard. Number 23, Xabi
And that's been
Alonso.
intercepted.
Number
Raul.
19, Olise. Number 10, Neymar. Coming on the field, number 5,
Denilson.
Okazaki. Number 18,
Well seen,
Alan
saw that
Patrick.
coming. Works
Number
it forward.
22, Rafinha. Number
He's
8,
only too happy to take that
Raul.
back. Now it's
Number
Felipe
7,
Anderson.
Denilson.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Good spot, he's seen the run.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Okazaki.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet. This is the time you need that pace.
And it's played forward. Howson. Passing is crisp and sharp. He might be in here! That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
And he's cut it out.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Felipe Anderson goes short. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Robertson. That's a throw. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
There will be 3 minutes
Adams.
added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now Albert Ferrer charging forward, the ball at his feet. Felipe Anderson, pass somewhat off target. It's a sweet ball that. Aimed beyond the defence. Adams. And that's that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. This is, of course, the Azteca, a stadium that evokes so many memories. And if you wonder to what I am referring, you need only look back at the commemorative bronze plaques of the game of the century, the goal of the century. And already we're underway here. Oh, good ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. He's got away. And here's the chance to counter. Driving forward. An uncompromising challenge. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Ronaldinho.
Dani Olmo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Kukçu. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the counter is on. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's a shade optimistic. Xavi. And Konate. Rudiger. Now Dumfries. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That is very well defended. And it's Neymar. And here's Ronaldinho. Paulinho. Aimed beyond the defence. He might be in here! Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Paulinho. Interesting ball. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ronaldinho. Paulinho.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Martinez sends that a long way. Xavi. Ronaldinho. And it's been taken straight back. Paulinho!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Played out wide. Oh, great ball! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's there to retrieve it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Thinks one through. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he cuts out the supply. And the first 45 minutes are up. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're underway again. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Now it's Neymar. Xavi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Paulinho. Rudiger does well to get it back. And Paulinho. Passing is crisp and sharp.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Paulinho. And he's away. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Threads one in. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, just skips past his man. A lot of space ahead of him. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 80.607.
And it's Xavi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Ronaldinho. He's cut it out. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
He's looking to set free a runner. Xavi. Dumfries. Well seen, saw that coming. Paulinho. Neymar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Xavi goes steaming forward. Dani Olmo. That's been cut out, well played. Paulinho. And they're on him in a flash. Now who's going to be first to this? Ronaldinho. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Shot could be on. Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Have their second corner now. They've played it short. Now it's Paulinho. Chance! So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Has a shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would...
Hits one! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Cambio en el América. Número 8.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Número 10. Número 80. Entran número 16. Número 15.
Neymar.
Número
Great
17.
hit!
Número 13.
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Cambio.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast. Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
He's had it taken off him. And that interception was most necessary. And it's lofted through here. Shapes to shoot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that might well be that!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Número 6.
Club America take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And the shot! And the follow-up! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They've played it short. Now that looks a decent ball. Rodri with the clearance.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Gabriel Jesus. 4 added minutes on the board. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, that's a key interception. Xavi. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense, the two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Señoras y señores,
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Felipe Anderson. Wan-Bissaka. Felipe Anderson. Interesting ball. Rumo catches it safely. And it's Felipe Anderson. Now this could be a chance. He's had a hit! Now he's off and running. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And Messi! No, not quite.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Hazard. Messi. Hazard. Hits one! That's a half-decent try. And we have our very first corner. Point-blank header! Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that's an inviting ball. Hazard powering forward here. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's been very lively at both ends.
So, what can they make of this? He's beaten the last man. Has a goal! They've scored!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the...
Big chance! In he goes again! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Felipe Anderson plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's Dembele. And it's Hazard. Oh, that's a key interception. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And here's a shot. Oh, it's hit the post. Felipe Anderson. And the counter is on. Gets his pass away. Messi. And that's been intercepted. And Wan-Bissaka looks to the other side. Camavinga. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Messi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Paulinho. And it's Felipe Anderson.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's had it taken off him. No, he's not getting past him there. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Paulinho. Chance here to counter. Fernandes. Well seen. Saw that coming. No, that's been intercepted. Paulinho. And here's Felipe Anderson. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. That was a given. It always was.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Can he finish? And more and more and more. There is a man right of his... And the half-time whistle goes. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. So we're already into the second period.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Pete.
Shapes to shoot! And they can counter here. And it's Felipe Anderson. Good. Oh, what a mistake! And that is as far as they're going to go. Shot a goal! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
In for a header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Look, movement creates more...
Dembele! He's kept it out just.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And now they can spring out of defence. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Paulinho. That is good strength. And he's being shifted off it. Strong running down that left flank. And here's Messi. Messi. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that.
Real chance! It's there! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity...
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And time is up.
Well, it's certainly something that happens very rarely in the game, but I guess there's no complaints from the winner's viewpoint.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Another throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Zola. Cruyff. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan with the corner, there first. Zola plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that's an inviting ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And they're quick to get it back. Showing great feet there. Cruyff. And Cruyff! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nesta calmly anticipates. Cafu. That's good running with the ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
No, that's been intercepted. Still goalless. Passes short and sharp. And it's Eto'o. That is an excellent defensive intervention from the front man. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cruyff. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cruyff. Closing in on goal. Cruyff cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now, what about a counter-attack? Felipe Anderson. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nesta. Oh, nicely intercepted. Can he spark a counter here? Felipe Anderson. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that's well seen too. Zola. Looking for the runner. Now it's Eto'o. Great hit! Paulinho. And it's Felipe Anderson. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Cruyff has given away a free kick. Well, that is one way to stop him. Driving forward. Great ball if he can get there. Eto'o! Goal! Milan!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
think that's offside. Yes, it is. No outsmarting him this time.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Milan looking to pass their way through. Look at the space here.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Cafu, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Fiddles it through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
No way through there. Good running, strong and purposeful. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence, and not rush into mistakes.
So we're just settling back into this second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Lofted upfield. Cruyff. Zola. And it's Cruyff. Dinks one through. Can he finish? And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That was a given. It always was.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Tries a shot! And he's there to clear it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's a shade optimistic. Felipe Anderson. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Nicely weighted ball. Looking for options for movement. And this is great chance! And it's there! And they are cruising away.
Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Could move up a gear here. Well seen, saw that coming. Paulinho, Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Eto'o looks to get on the end of this. Marquez. And it's Cruyff. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Seedorf cuts it out. Eto'o. Gomez does really well to win the ball there.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Felipe Anderson. And he's taking no chances there. They've played it short. Can he finish? It's in! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Keeper's got good distance on that. Paulinho. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Looking tidy in possession here. Gently done. Nicely worked. He's found the way through. Can he put it away? And that would have won it.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
And he's had it nicked away. And it's Eto'o.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, what a ball he's in here! Shapes to shoot! That was superb goalkeeping!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Have their second corner now. Felipe Anderson with the short one. He's had a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's well spotted. Felipe Anderson. Paulinho. Eto'o. And it's Seedorf. Oh, that's a nice ball. Nicked it back promptly. Zola goes steaming forward. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Lovely feet. He's got the shot away! He has done it! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras. Camisa 9, camisa 11, camisa 10.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. This is threatening to become a really good game. And he's intervened well there. And that is that. Well, that was intense and enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just...